Welcome to the lead. I'm Jake Tapper. We're going to begin with some breaking news in our world lead. It is a view of terror like we have rarely seen. A French national security reporter working closely with CNN now tells CNN that the French terrorist who went on a killing spree inside a kosher market in Paris was wearing a chest-mounted GoPro camera at the time. It reportedly was rolling as he terrified and killed hostages. And now we know the video got out. I want to bring in CNN terrorism analyst Paul Cruikshank. Paul, what do we know about this video?
Well, we know that French investigators have actually watched the video, that it's 7 minutes long, that it features Ahmedi Coulibaly killing 3 of the hostages in cold blood when he first enters the grocery store. And we also know that the French are sure that it was emailed out to some kind of associate of Ahmedi Coulibaly through technical assessments of the computers that they found in the grocery store, Jake.
We know that Coulibaly claimed allegiance to ISIS. Do we know who he was trying to send this to? Was he sending it to ISIS, lieutenants in Syria, media? Any idea?
Well, the big worry the French have is this is going to kind of pop up in an ISIS propaganda video in the days ahead. He actually already sent out a previous video where he declared allegiance to Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi. He also spoke how he funded the Kouachi brothers in their attack, recorded that video, that first initial video, with news coverage of the Charlie Hebdo attacks in the background. He emailed that out to some kind of associate. That ended up on a pro-ISIS Twitter feed. So the worry is that this new footage is also going to get out, the really awful footage of these grisly murders in the grocery store. Of course, his companion Hayat Boumediene is now believed to be in Syria, so it's possible that it was to her that he was emailing this stuff. But the French investigators presumably know who he was emailing it to, but have not revealed that yet.
Paul, the investigators know a lot about what happened in that supermarket. There were obviously survivors. What could, if anything, tell authorities that they don't already know about the rampage?
I think it just really confirms the idea that this the terror attack was meant as a media spectacular. Both the attacks by Ahmedi Coulibaly, but also by the Kouachi brothers. Remember, a GoPro camera was also found in the abandoned car of the Kouachi brothers. It's possible that they also filmed part of their attack, but French investigators don't know that for sure at this point. But this was meant to be a media spectacular. It appears that Coulibaly was editing these images in real time in the grocery store, according to eyewitnesses.
Could this say something about the premeditation of this attack, this terrorist attack on the kosher supermarket? It seemed to happen kind of randomly, organically, in the middle of this manhunt for the terrorists who attacked the Charlie Hebdo headquarters that had already paralyzed France. Maybe this would suggest that it wasn't as random.
Yeah, I think it really just confirms that this was premeditated. And you'll recall that there is this sort of surveillance video outside a Jewish institution in Paris where you see Ahmedi Coulibaly and his companion Hayat Boumediene doing some target reconnaissance, apparently, as early as the summer of last year. So it appears there was significant planning in this attack, that the Kouachi brothers, who were apparently recruited by AQAP, brought in Coulibaly into their plan, somebody that they'd known for many years in France. Coulibaly, not somebody who was formerly part of ISIS, but was certainly inspired by ISIS.
Paul Cruikshank, thank you so much. We appreciate it. We're also following a couple of major